Hey guys, today we want to look at how you can use your breath to handle stress and anxiety especially when you're feeling really overwhelmed. This is a little different to when you have time to prepare, you can do a little bit more structured breath work, but this is something where you don't have a lot of time to prepare. Maybe it's just one too many things that's on top of mind. Maybe it's just something that people say to you that just really trigger you. You need something that's in the moment that helps you regain your emotion. Sometimes I think it's you can use this. Let's say if someone trigger a really emotional event in you and you really try to gather yourself, it could be something that people said to you that's really hurtful. They picked on your scab and just exposed your wounds, rub salt in it. You want to do something to them, but you don't want to do something that you'll regret for the rest of your life. And you need something to help you regain yourself so that you can respond in the way that you intend to respond, rather than respond intuitively, thoughtlessly, and then having to live the consequence with that. I'm saying this because this is something that people often confuse this with. It's about being nice. It's nothing to do with being nice. Some people deserve some justice. They need to hear the truth, or you need to do something important. But let's just do that consciously. If you need to do something important, an important conversation, you want to do that consciously. Whether it's intervene in a fight, or whether to defend someone, or to stand up for some injustice, you want to do that consciously with 100% of your mind, rather than just reacting. And maybe you just might do more harm than good. So the way this is going to work is when you're feeling overwhelmed and anxious, your mind may be filled with a lot of what if. What if that happens? What if that might? It's racing like 10,000 miles per hour and your mind is over the place. You need to ground yourself. So what I suggest is pick something you can always reach. It could be your legs, right? Just the top of your legs, your knee. You can grab the top of your knee. Something stable, your chair, or your tummy, right? You will always have your tummy. So when you feel this sense where you're overwhelmed, your mind is racing, a lot of things going on, you just need a place to ground. This is what you do. Grab your selected object, whether it's your tummy. I call this your grounding object or your anchoring object. Your tummy, your legs, your knees, your arms, your chair, whichever you always have access to. Once you grab that, you're going to take what we call a breaking breath. A breaking breath is basically we're going to take repeated breath deeply in, and you're going to count from 10 to 1, slowing right down as you go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the 0, you're going to let go. Just soften your heart, soften your thoughts, soften your mind. And repeat if you need to do that. But with each repetition, you extend the countdown. You extend the countdown. And all you're doing is using this countdown to pace yourself, to consciously slow down, and to take your mind off whatever thing that's triggering you, that's making it really bad. So just repeat, grab your object, in my case, the tummy, okay? Then we're going to take a deep breath. Then we breathe out slow as possible. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another one, and on the 1, soften, relax. Another one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. And if you need it, another one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Until the point where you just feel a sense of calm, stillness. Now go and act. Now and go and do and sort things out. Now that you've got that control back, you can do that. Now, let me demonstrate how it can be used in the moment, right? Let's say a lot of things are going on. You don't actually have to verbalize. When I verbalize, it's just to practice. So what I want you to do is to get good at this. I need you to bring a moment when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel flustered, anxious, overwhelmed in the moment. What's that moment like for you? Visualize that, then you do this breath to bring yourself back down. And if it's really emotional, what might this look like in practice is something like that. Imagine the situation, I have 5 people screaming at me, it could be customers or something for whatever reason. Say, guys, give me a sec. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. Did you see how I do that? Pause. Literally in the moment, what I'm doing is I'm applying the practice, it looks like one deep breath, but they don't see the counting in my head. That counting is actually really, really helpful because it's like a metronome. It's like a beat for you to pace yourself out. And because you don't want your mind to be focusing on reacting to these people in front of you, to these triggers. You don't want your mind to be racing anymore. Having this place to ground it and having a place where you can put your hand and physically feel grounded and secure will help you calm back down. And applying that looks like I just taken a deep breath. And believe me, people respect that. When you actually do that, they can go blah, 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 and they go quiet. And they wait for you to respond. This is what really helps leaders regain this sense of control, regain the sense of being a master of their own destiny. Because this is about putting control back into your mind and to be able to act with the best intention. So just to repeat, you need to practice this. This is something that you want to bring up a real situation that when you've lost it, you reacted, maybe you did something you regret. Bring that same emotion up. What did that feel like? What does that look like? Who was there? What was the situation? Visualize and then apply the breath exactly I've shown you. Take a deep breath. And when I say braking, it's like braking a car, right? Like kind of braking 10, 9, slowly down, like pumping the brake. As you come to a stop, as you come back down, initially you might need a few cycles, right? Each cycle slowing right down. But as you get good at it, you'll find that you only need one breath. And as you get really good at it, it might just be a moment of breath. Literally. Okay, guys, this is important, right? It might just look like that. And then you've gained control over the situation, over whatever's happening around you. So this technique works wonders when you practice, and also relies on the breathing skills, the mastery of your breath to make this really, really powerful. So I'm counting on you to practice, and I trust that you've done the practice. If you find that this is not helping as much as you expect, maybe go back to practice the breathing. Just go back to the basic. Remind yourself what's like to take a proper breath. Remember the 360-degree breath? It's all around you. You need to take a deep breath. If your breathing is shallow, it's not meaningful. You can do 3 breaths, but that's going to help, but it's not going to make the big impact that you expect for really big situations. Alright guys, I hope you find this helpful. And again, if you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to share with you my experience and how I've used it and answer any of your questions. So God bless, take care,